In today's video, I'm going to be showing how I did this easy Hocus Pocus themed nail design perfect for Halloween. I will be honest that I am not a Hocus Pocus fan at all, but my mother loves it and I know a lot of people love it as well, so I wanted to do a design inspired by it. So the details on this is actually going to be done with acrylic paint, and I looked up the logo for Hocus Pocus on Google so that I could get the logo correct. And a little tip I have for freehanding, whether it's with acrylic paint or it's with nail polish, or anything that you're freehanding with, I would definitely make sure that you don't have too much product on your brush. And I would also make sure when you go to freehand that you clean off your dotting tool, your brush, as often as you can so that it doesn't become too hard to work with. Next up, I'm going to be doing the nail inspired by Binks, and I'm just doing a black cat tail swirl. I wanted this design to have the neon green background because neon green is definitely a Halloween color. So I wanted to make sure to do a neon green background for at least one of the nails in this tutorial. And then I'm going to move on to doing Winifred Sanderson's dress from the first movie. I really like doing nails that are inspired by the costumes in movies because I think the costumes are really cool looking. Now, one thing I'm going to say is that I decided to do the stitching on her, like the dress part of her, with gold caviar beads. I really liked how this turned out. I thought it was a different take on this. However, if you are trying to do this design last minute, you want to do this last minute, whatever the occasion may be, I do not recommend doing this with the gold caviar beads. If you have some extra time, obviously if you want to do it, go ahead. But these little things are so tedious. I would just recommend, if you don't have a lot of time on your hands to do this, definitely do this with a gold nail polish and just draw the crisscross. That's going to be way quicker. I also did a little bit more detailing, like the buttons on her robe, and I just did the gold caviar beads around some emerald green nail studs. And then I'm going to be drawing on the candle, and I just did a very simple candle shape on the nail here. And then I just filled this in. And then I'm going to be adding a black candle wick. And one thing that I actually saw from a YouTuber who does nails, which I was actually really stunned at this technique, is you can actually do like a flame effect by taking really watered down acrylic paint, draw it in the shape of a teardrop, and then take the excess water out of it. I didn't even know that that was a technique that you could do. So next up is going to be for the book. I had to do the book. That's one of the main things. And I'm going to be just drawing with purple acrylic paint, those small little details. I could have definitely done way more details on this book, but I wanted to do a very simplistic version because I know that people, when they do their nails, they sometimes don't have a ton of time to do it, and I wanted to do something that represented the movie, but was also very quick and easy for anyone who wanted to do it. These are all the polishes that I used for this design. I will have everything linked in the description box below. I believe I can still find the SE Emerald Green polish on Amazon, but I'm not making any promises. And I'm just going to go ahead and top coat. You'll notice that I accidentally had way too much top coat on the brush on that nail. That was my fault. And everything, like I said, will be linked in the description box below. And that is it for this video.